Behind me is Cle Elum Dam on the east side of the Cascades in central Washington. This is one of 3 major storage reservoirs in this part of the Yakima Basin. You see, this part of the Cascades was heavily impacted by glaciers. As the ice retreated, it left these massive U-shaped valleys with hanging lakes on the upper end. Lake Cle Elum, Lake Cochise, and Lake Ketchelis are all natural bodies of water that have been augmented by these dams to provide additional storage. As snowpack melts in the mountains, the water is stored in these reservoirs to be released into the Yakima River all through the summer months. This ensures that the Yakima Valley has a steady supply of irrigation water for the entire growing season. When the Bureau of Reclamation built the 3 major irrigation storage reservoirs in Upper Kittitas County, it completely blocked salmon migration to these natural lakes. These earth-filled dams were built over 100 years ago and don't have anything resembling fish passage for both upstream migration and downstream. But the Yakima Nations, along with other local tribes, have really stepped up in a big way. In collaboration with the Bureau of Reclamation and the State Department of Ecology, there's some amazing things being built here at Cle Elum Dam. It turns out that getting fish up and over the dam really doesn't require that much capital construction. Sure, you could build a fish ladder, but it's actually way more cost-effective to just capture the adult fish downstream and transport them to the lake above. That's the easy part. The hard part is gathering the juveniles and helping them downstream, which is why Lake Cle Elum is the site of an exciting new experimental juvenile passage facility. They tunneled almost 100 feet straight down into the right-hand embankment next to the dam and built a giant spiral fish collection pipe. Unlike a lot of dams, Lake Cle Elum is designed to fluctuate throughout the season. It would be impossible to put a single collection point that would work year-round. So this spiral bypass facility operates at multiple levels in the reservoir, giving juvenile fish plenty of options to be able to bypass the dam and find their way downstream, eventually traveling out to the ocean to live their natural lives before coming back as adults 4 years later to spawn. This project is fantastic, and it's proof that we have not hit our ceiling in what can be done to help reestablish native fish in the Pacific Northwest. There's dozens of major dams just like this one that do block fish passage. And with a little bit of ingenuity and a whole lot of engineering, it's possible that we're going to see all of that habitat reconnected to the natural world. Because of projects like this and partners like the Yakima Nations, the future is very bright for wild salmon in the Pacific Northwest.